Hello and welcome to Mandala Holistic's monthly meditation. I'm Kat and I'm so pleased that you've decided to spend the next 30 minutes or so focusing inward. And I'd like to help you to celebrate the turning of the wheel of the year. And we are fast approaching the festival of Yule, also known as the winter solstice. And this winter solstice falls on the shortest day of the year, the 21st of December. This festival was celebrated in Britain long before the arrival of Christianity. Yule marks the longest night of the year and the welcoming of light returning to the world. As each day from this point on until the summer solstice, we gain a few precious moments of warm sunlight. It's the turning point from darkness to light. People of ancient times would commemorate the solstice with candles and bonfires on the longest night as a tribute to the sun's return. Dancing and singing, feasting and rejoicing in festivities were an important part of the tradition, as was decorating the home and giving gifts. In addition to paying homage to the sun, Yule honours the natural cycle of rebirth, and most importantly, a celebration of hope. It embodies the idea of having faith that the dawn will come, even after the longest, darkest night. It's believed that the Druids began the tradition of the Yule log. The Celts thought that the sun stood still for 12 days in the middle of winter, and during this time a log was lit to conquer the darkness, banishing evil spirits and bringing luck for the coming year. Many of these customs are still followed today, and they have been incorporated into the Christian celebrations of Christmas. The celebration of winter solstice is one of the oldest winter celebrations in the world. Ancient people were hunters and spent most of their time outdoors, and the seasons and the weather played a very important part in their lives. And because of this, many ancient people had a great reverence for and even worshipped the sun. The ancient people saw the sun as a wheel that changed the seasons. Cernunnos is the Celtic god of fertility, also known as the Horned One. He was the god of life, of animals, of wealth, and the underworld. And Cernunnos is depicted with the antlers of a stag, and he sometimes carries a purse filled with coins. The horned god is born at the winter solstice. He marries the goddess at Beltane and dies at the summer solstice. And now I would like to celebrate the festival of Yule and the winter solstice with you by taking you on a deep journey to reflect upon the past year and release any burdens as we embrace the light and the passing of the dark times. As always, I'll begin with 10 minutes of drumming, with the intention to help to deepen your level of relaxation. This is best listened to with headphones on. I hope that you enjoy. you to find a comfortable position. Really allow your body to relax. For a moment, focus your attention on what's going on in the room where you are. Can you hear any sounds? And focus on my voice. Just let any sounds that you do hear from now on relax you even more. So take a few deep breaths for me now. And as you inhale, breathe in a sense of peace. And as you exhale, release any stress, any tension. Just let it all go. Feel your tensions escaping you as you slowly begin to feel more relaxed, more calmer. And let your breath find a natural, steady rhythm. And allow your thoughts to come and go. Right now, in this moment, feel yourself supported by the solid earth beneath you. Feel your connection to Mother Earth. Allow the pulsating energy of the earth to slowly begin to rise through the soles of your feet. And focus all of your attention on your toes. And imagine every nerve and every muscle softening in your toes as a calming, warm energy flows towards your calves. Slowly rising and warming and relaxing your knees. Softening and relaxing your thighs. And just allow your legs to feel as though they're melting into the place where you are resting. And as the river of comfort flows, it begins to relax your stomach and your chest as you breathe in and out. Each breath making you more and more relaxed. And now, release your shoulders as the energy reaches them. And imagine a heavy load being lifted away, so that you feel lighter. And allow your arms to become very heavy, all the way down to your fingertips, feeling even more relaxed. And allow that feeling of calmness and relaxation to soften your face, releasing any tension from your jaw softening all the muscles across your cheeks as you allow yourself to sink down deeper into a wonderful level of total relaxation. I would now like you to use your imagination. And I want you to imagine that you are stood in a beautiful snowy scene. The snow is thick upon the ground, and there are huge spruce trees all around you, heavy with fresh snow weighing down their branches. It's night time, and the moon is full and bright and appears so close. And as you look up into the deep night sky, you see millions of stars twinkling down brightly upon you. It's such a tranquil scene. The air is crisp and fresh, and you take a few deep breaths, watching your breath turn to steam as you gently exhale. You survey the scene around you, and you notice a path cutting through the middle of the trees that seems to beckon you. As you walk along the path, snow crunches underneath your feet. After a few moments of walking through this winter wonderland, the sky above you begins to shimmer and sparkle, and glorious streaks of green and purple begin to dance and glow before your eyes. This is the aurora borealis, or what some people call the northern lights. You spend a moment in amazement looking up at this spectacle. The whole sky is lit up just for you. Spend a moment bathing in the energy of this wondrous place. As you glance around, you notice a small fire through the branches of the trees. You make your way over. The flames seem to be whispering to you, beckoning you over, offering you their warmth. As you approach the fire, you notice granite stones placed in a circle all around it. Low down, perfect for sitting on. So you sit down by the fire and rest your legs, feeling the warmth of the stones underneath you. A warm feeling starts to bubble in your solar plexus. And this warmth spreads to your arms and your legs, and throughout your whole body. A pleasant tingling sensation accompanies this warm glow. And this seems to emanate from your body, creating a field of pleasant, vibrating energy throughout and around you. Your own source of light and warmth is within, always accessible, your internal sun. You are equally as comfortable with the dark as with the light, and you are balanced. You are in harmony with Mother Earth and Father Sky. As you turn your eyes towards the night sky above you, you feel blessed. As a blanket of brilliant, bright stars illuminate the night sky, and the northern lights begin to shine even brighter. Gratitude washes over you like a wave as you open up your heart to the beauty of this sacred time and space. And you watch the flames dance for a moment. And you become aware of a scurrying sound coming from the bushes. And slowly and cautiously, a badger appears. Just like you, he was beckoned by the flame. And behind him come a few rabbits. You notice a deer, and you welcome the animals, telling them that you mean no harm to them. When suddenly lots more appear and begin to join you around the fire. You all bathe in the warm, healing fire energy, watching the glorious dance above you in the sky together. Badger looks up at you, and he's somehow able to communicate his thoughts with you. He tells you that tonight is a special night. Tonight is the birth of Cernunnos, the Lord of the animals. It is a time for great celebration, and the birth of Cernunnos also brings the sun, as from this point on the days will become longer. The dark days are behind us, he tells you, and we rejoice at the arrival of the light. He tells you to spend a moment now in reflection, to think of the things that have been weighing heavy on you, to throw these things into the fire and allow the flames to burn them away. So spend a moment now gathering your thoughts and watching the bright orange glow as the fire crackles, burning away the heavy, dense, negative things that you want to release. The logs inside the fire glow red as they turn to embers. Badger and all the other animals, one by one, begin to leave the warmth of the fire, and you feel guided to follow them. The bright moon and the northern lights illuminating your path. You can hear the sound of a river close by, getting louder. when suddenly you see ahead of you what appears to be a hill, with huge sarsen stones guarding an entrance in the middle. And as you get closer to the entrance, the sound of the river subsides, and it becomes dark as you stand in the shadow of the huge stones. You look up to see a huge horizontal stone across the top, like a lintel. It is a passage tomb built by your ancestors, Badger tells you. And inside you will find a gift that they have left many thousands of years ago. You walk inside with the animals. The passage is narrow and smells damp and earthy. The light from the entrance dimly showing you the way. You feel your way along the passage. The walls are made of huge stones and boulders, smaller than the entrance stones, but still very big and heavy. You begin to wonder at just how your ancestors managed to move the stones and build this structure. And at the end of the passage you find a circular cave-like room. And you all gather inside. When at that very moment, a piercing beam of light shines like a laser from the top of the entrance stone and begins to light a path along the passage that you have just walked through. You all gasp in amazement at this spectacle. When the beam of light reaches the cave, like magic, it lights up the whole cave. You see all the animals glowing and enjoying this moment as much as you are. You feel connected to every one of them. Spend a moment bathing in this glorious light and feel this light filling you up, renewing your energy. The light has illuminated the walls of the cave, and you see carvings of spirals and triskelions and stags and a man with antlers. You are in awe. You look towards Badger, and he tells you it's time to rejoice as the light is back. The darkness has now passed. Cernunnos has been born, and we are ready for the next turning of the wheel of the year. Spend a moment thinking about all the things that you are grateful for, and all the things that you would like to achieve over the next turning of the wheel. And after a few moments, you notice that the animals are starting to leave. So once again you follow, leaving the majesty of the passage tomb behind you. And as you walk through the entrance stones, you thank your ancestors for leaving you this wonderful gift. And the sound of the river gets louder. You walk over to the river and cup some of the water in your hand. It feels so cold, so refreshing, so beautiful. The animals all make their way back through the bushes and into the forest. And you make your way back past the fire. Just the charred Yule log remaining. And so you make your way back. And as you walk along the path, the snow crunches underneath your feet. The snow is thick upon the ground, and there are huge spruce trees all around you, heavy with fresh snow, weighing down the branches. It's such a beautiful scene. The air is crisp and fresh, and you take a few deep breaths, watching as your breath turns to steam as you gently exhale. Spend a moment bathing in the energy of this wondrous place. And in a moment, I'm going to count the numbers from 1 to 5. When I reach 5, you will return to the present moment, bringing back with you a deep sense of gratitude for the arrival of the sun and the light, and for another turning of the wheel, and the great abundance that you have in your life. And so 1, becoming more aware of your position in the room now. 2, hearing sounds in your environment return to their true perspective. 3, feeling the sensations returning to your fingers and your toes. 4, allowing yourself a big stretch now as your eyes begin to flicker. And 5, eyes wide open and big smile. And welcome back. Yule blessings to you. And until next time, thank you so much for meditating with me. Namaste.